Plastics here in Green, Iowa today. Chad and I are going to be checking out a beautiful 1969 Chevelle. It's an absolutely gorgeous big block car. Great sounding dual exhaust, show quality paint, show quality engine compartment. Just a fast, fun to drive. That's a beautiful car. Look at that. It's gorgeous. That engine compartment, you pull up to a show, pop the hood, and you're going to get a crowd around it.
This is an absolute show-ready car. We sold this car about 3 years ago, Dalton. The guy's done nothing but even make it better. You know what I mean? Just enjoyed it. And the previous owner before him owned this for 30 years. He built this car and owned it for 30 years. So
the paint on it's just gorgeous. I mean, everywhere you look, especially the inner fenders, bottom side of the hood.
Wet, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Did a great job with all the chrome stuff. And anytime, I'm just going to say this right up front, there's nothing really a guy can do about it. Anytime you got all these chrome pulleys and chrome alternator and all this kind of stuff like that, you're going to get a little bit of a squeal once in a while when you first fire them up.
Yep, like with their cold belts.
That hasn't.
Yeah, it's just when you have the chrome pulleys.
There's just not as much stuff for the belt to grab on.
Yep, I hadn't noticed it quite on this one yet, but I'm sure.
I did a little bit when I was turning the wheel.
Okay, good.
But as far as look at the hinges and stuff, you got the top of the line, chrome hinges, MSD ignition, power steering, power brakes, disc on the front, headers. And like you said, everywhere you look, bottom of the trunk lid, bottom of the hood, door jams, everything is just as nice as paint as the outside.
Yeah, 100%. It's going to be an easy walk around because going around it pictured, I did not see much for even paint chips on this, but we'll go around it real close and point out.
The bumper and grill and stuff all look excellent, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
And it was this was restored a long time ago. I mean, like I said, the guy owned the car for 30 years before the previous owner. He had it for 2 or 3. I don't know how long it was done. I guess I could have asked the guy, but I mean, it's done a long time ago and still looks like it was done yesterday, doesn't it?
Yeah, front disc brakes with drilled and slotted rotors, so nice upgrade there. Yeah, beautiful paint. Corner of the door fits good. Look at this too. We'll pop the door. Look at the door jams and look at the corner of the door. It's the same on both sides.
All the way up along here. You just don't see anything any nicer than that, do you?
No, you don't.
Very solid underneath too. Make sure you go to our website, coyoteplastics.com. Check out the undercarriage photos. It's got a brand new console, brand new dual gauge shifter, all the SS 396 door panels, SS steering wheel, SS gauges. Just like you mentioned
nice
before in the walk around video we just did on the Sunday video, but as far as you can't prove a real SS unless you got the factory build sheet or like a numbers matching engine that's 396.
Seats are in good shape. Top of the roof's excellent. A couple little paint imperfections right here, just very minute. You can't even really see them. But
this Chevelle has an awesome stance. One of the better stances on a Chevelle I've seen in a long time.
yeah, we took it up the road after we got done moving the cars off the video, and the car going down the road looks fantastic. I mean, such a, like you said, the stance, the sound, the look, very straight up and down the sides. This is probably just a little rubber or tire shine right here. Yeah, it is. Just a little tire shine splash, but
when we get to the back bumper, that shows its age a little bit if you look really close. Not surface rust or like that, but it's just got a little haze, a little film on it. Which shows us kind of, you know, the age of the restoration, possibly 20 years. Trunk lid looks like this really nice.
look how nice the paint and stuff is.
That even here, look. See, they kept that nice. Yeah, see, you got 6x9s in the back. Now this one drives great, and all the floors are dynamated too. The trunk is all dynamated. You see all that up in here? Just on the top area.
Yeah,
see
so
what I'm
that's
saying?
a dyno mat for just like sound deadener.
Okay. And the floorboards is the same way when we pulled the carpet out to put the console in.
How often you see a trunk lid jam finish like that where you can see a reflection in it? It's awesome.
Did a great job.
Driver's side's nice and straight as well. You have a little chip here touched up. First one I see. That glass is nice and clear. That looks good.
It's like that little frill area is really nice in here. Nice and smooth. No issues, no paint issues there whatsoever. corner of the door fits really nice in the back. It's got some nice beats on there too. Those they're 275 60/15, so that's about as big. That is as big a tire as you can get in one of those.
A couple tiny little paint chips on the edge of that door. Very small.
The only real scratch I've seen on it is just on that one rocker down there. The rocker
Little paint chip that's been touched up. Oh yeah, right there. Very small.
Looks like the lower fender and rocker is all in great shape. No bubbles, blisters. We didn't buff this one or nothing either. These just all came in.
Yeah, sure. Looks like
a good detail.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll up the back windows at least. So as we go through here, again, that door jamb is just perfect. Bottom of the door. Door panels are excellent. Armrest bases and pads are all been replaced when the car was restored. It's got the correct straddle bucket seat interior, the correct pattern in there. Dash pad is beautiful. Black paint on there is excellent. All right, before we go ahead and fire it up, we'll go through the heater fan and stuff like that. You can hear that it has electric fuel pump.
It's very quiet, though.
It's a super quiet fuel pump. I like that a lot.
Sometimes you get in those electric fuel pumps and they're so damn loud. This one you can't, especially with the sound deadening, you can't hear it.
Heater fan does not work. Okay. Radio works. Okay. Radio works. Horn works. Wipers work, and again, like all of them, we put new blades on them, and they park correctly. Gas gauge works. It's at a half tank. It's really a nice starting, running car.
Tachometer works. Carries fantastic oil pressure. Temp gauge is all warmed up. Oil
Pressure goes 90 pounds, 3,000 RPM. Here's your dome light. That works.
I like this old school compass up here too.
It had an old 8-track in it, right down in here, but we moved the track from up here to down there, and it looks great.
Yeah.
Put a brand new full console in it. It's a nice car, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
You hear what I'm talking about on that? Just a little bit on that pulley.
Yep. The only thing I've seen for like really a thing on the car is like the seat cushions on the driver and passenger side. They're worn down a little bit, but they're still comfortable sitting in here. You know what I mean?
They are. Yeah.
But just like appearance wise, they're just, you know, they're not, like I said, older restoration, but it still looks like new. All the wiring and stuff under the dash and stuff for the top.
Well, you can tell when they restored makes the under the hood look like that. You know what I mean? To that quality and the paint job. I mean, where do you get a paint job like this anymore?
Yeah, exactly.
Without spending $30,000.
Yeah.
As far as the paint on the hood is awesome. So make sure I'm in the right gear here.
Maybe you got it all warmed up before the video.
Yeah, we got it about 155.
Oh man, wicked.
Wicked, huh?
Yeah. And that was just not going through the gears here. That's just from
Yeah, we were actually rolling a little bit. Here's your brakes. High-speed brakes. Those power disc brakes are perfect. The car doesn't have. It's got a lot of vacuum, even with that nice big block. So you don't have no issue of not having the vacuum storage.
Yep.
I did a nice job picking what cam to put in it, so you still have that lumpity sound, but you still have good vacuum. Amp gauge works, like you said. Temp gauge is at 150, running nice and cool.
One thing to note with this quick too is sitting here even just at an idle with the sound deadening and stuff they did, it's so quiet in here you almost wouldn't think you have a big block in here. You know what I mean? As far as the exhaust sounds great from the outside, but inside the cab
it's probably that's why the fuel pump's so quiet too.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's huge. It's a huge,
which is
it's
nice,
a huge deal. Most people don't do it because it costs a little extra and it's a little more work, but what a difference.
Makes it nice when you want to just, you know.
It's definitely a difference maker.
You're not going to get a headache driving it.
Go ahead and just punch it once and see what she's got.
Wow. That's awesome.
It felt good. You know what I mean? Even though we were just fishtailing both ways, we were able to hold on to it.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't feel scary at all. Like that, look at that. That's punch. Floored right now.
This thing is fantastic.
That was 80 mile an hour. That's what I love about this car. It's not just beautiful interior, beautiful paint. the mechanics of it is awesome.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And it's got all the power,
Here's
too.
a high-speed brake. Perfect. Let's go through the gears for second, third.
Not that you even have to, just go up there.
No, you don't, but it's just nice how we can find out where the shifts are. Now, like right there, did you see how it's, now it was fine when I turned.
Yep. That's what you're talking about with the pulleys?
Yeah.
The little chrome?
Just a little bit of, just a little bit of squeal when we turn there before.
I can't believe how nice this thing goes down the road.
Yeah, it's impressive.
We got a couple cars coming to the right.
Anything else we want to talk about? Just look at the dash Astro balls. You know, a lot of times they're all wore out. They're all nice. This is a new.
Yeah, just nice and tight. So you see so many
you
that
can't
are,
hardly move the damn things.
yeah.
It's really freaking nice.
You better go. Grandpa must think we broke down. He's pulling over.
Not broke down, Graham. See there? Turn left.
Yep.
It's
No.
fine.
Yeah. Just every once in a
Let's
while.
go. Let's go.
Nice responsive shifts.
Nice shift into third too, but when it shifted from first to second, you got a nice little chirp of the tires. As far as the alignment, as far as just the tightness of the steering box, shock, suspension, I give this one a freaking thumbs up, man.
Yeah.
It's a good car.
Mechanically, 10 out of 10. Just
Again, it was really nice when it came in here, but we spent 2-3 days putting the console in it, just going through all the little oddball stuff, and it's really dialed in now.
Great car. Should sell fast and make a very happy customer. Check it out on the site, coyoteclassics.com. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss another car. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next test drive.